Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Lent Podcast with me, Shona, and...
me, Dave.
There we go. So we are carrying on our theme for the week, which is all about Jesus and his friends. And Dave, you're going to be talking to us this morning.
I am, and today is all about teams. So I want to start with a very quick fire quiz for you, Shona.
Oh,
okay,
goodness.
I'm going to tell you a sport, and you're going to tell me how many people are on the team. And what I mean is like how many people are actually playing at any one time, not like reserves and subs and all the rest of it. So here we go. How many people on a football team?
11.
How many people on a curling team?
4.
Yes, well done. Hard one. How many people on a tennis team?
Are we talking singles or doubles?
Either way.
Singles, 1.
Yeah.
Doubles, 2.
Well done. You have passed. You even got the bonus point for the tennis one. Well done.
Yes.
You passed the team test. Now, this isn't a question for you. It's a question for all of us to think about. How many people does God want to be on his team? And I don't mean a sporting team. I mean his team at life, at doing life with him. And what kinds of people does he want on his team? I want you to be thinking about that question as Shona reads our verses for today, which are from Matthew 9.
Cool. So this is Matthew 9, verses 35 to 38. Jesus travelled through all the towns and villages of that area, teaching in the synagogues and announcing the good news about the kingdom. And he healed every kind of disease and illness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the God who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields."
Okay, so remember yesterday, Shona was saying how Jesus just chose ordinary, normal, everyday people like you and me to be part of his team, to be the disciples, to follow him, to learn from him, and to go around and do things with him. Well, today he almost goes one step further, and he's sending them out to do this, to do the things that he's been doing, because Jesus is amazing. Jesus is healing people, he's teaching, he's doing amazing things, and they're seeing amazing stuff happen around. But then Jesus looks at all of these people in these crowds, and he looks, and it says that he had compassion on them, or sort of he felt sorry for them. His heart went out for them because, well, throwback to last week, they were like a sheep without a shepherd. We were thinking about how sheep are a little bit helpless and they need people to guide them. And he looked at these people and going, there's so many and there's so much need. And Jesus was amazing, but he knew that he was going to be in one place at one time, and he could only be around a few people at once. And so instead of thinking, well, I can go around and do all of it by myself, he looks to his team, he looks to the disciples, and he says, right, we're going to send you out. But then he says this, he says, the harvest is great, but the workers are few. Now, if you're on a farm and the harvest season is coming in, it's time to gather in all of the crops. And you need a lot of workers on hand. If one farmer tries to do that by themselves, it's going to take them forever, and they won't manage to do it. So Jesus is saying there's so much need out there, but actually we need more people to go. We need more people who are going to share good news with people, who are going to be kind, who are going to do the things that Jesus wants to do for people. And so he says to his followers that they should pray, basically that more workers would be sent out. And I think there's two things that I want to encourage you to think about and to do. The first is to be a worker. Where are you going to be today? Where are you going to spend your time? Is it school? Is it work? Is it at home? Who are you going to be around? How is it that you can be like Jesus there and share the goodness of God with your words and with your actions and the way that you behave? And the second thing is, I want to encourage you to pray that there will be more people who could do that where you're going to be. Might be that you're going into school and you feel a bit lonely because there aren't any other people who follow Jesus around. Pray that God would show you if there already are, and pray that God would raise up other people who might be able to get involved in helping you show what God is like in your classroom. So, those are my questions. Where are you going to be today? Pray that God will use you there, and pray that God will show you more people who can join you with that where you are today.
That's great. Thanks so much, Dave. There's some great things to think about there. So we're going to give you some time now to chat about that wherever you are, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.